In this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step exercise to practice and learn bebop line number 22 from the Bebop Lines You Should Know book. This is a line by Kenny Barron that sounds like this. And be sure to stay around till the end of the video where I'll show you how to get a PDF that supplements today's content. This is an 8-measure line over a 2-5-1 progression with a 2-5 of 2 at the very end. Today, I'm going to give you a step-by-step exercise so you can learn how to think about this line, practice it, and make it your own. Step 1, play a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 line over the 2 chord, and then resolve it down a whole step like this. Notice that we're starting the line on beat 2. Remember, the 2 chord is a minor chord, so we're playing 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, and then when we resolve the 5 a whole step down, we're hitting the root of the 5 chord. On the left hand, we're playing 4-note rootless voicings, and you can check out our course on rootless voicings if you want to learn more about how to play them. Now take it for a spin in all 12 keys. By the way, I would repeat this lick over the same key several times until I got everything right, like this. Step 2. Now, let's add a chromatic approach to the first note, like this. Approach tones are essential in bebop. They add color and more rhythmic complexity. Now we're starting on the and of 1. Step 3, let's add an extra note, the flat 7 of our 2 chord, and target the 3rd of the chord like this. Notice that we're now trapping E, the 3rd of C7, from a nice enclosure, D, F to E. Step 4, if we change the last note E, the 3rd, with the 13th A, we change the direction of the line. Now the D and the F sound more like a part of an arpeggio. By the way, the 13th is a great target note for dominant chords. Step 5, a great way to alter dominant chords is to borrow the dominant chord from the minor mode. So instead of a mixo scale, we can use a mixo flat 9, flat 13 scale. So in this step, we're going to transform the 13th A into the flat 13, A flat, like this. Notice how we're changing the left hand voicing and turning it into a C7 flat 9, flat 13 also. Step 6, this new line, A flat, wants to resolve down to G. So if we resolve the 2-5 to the 1 chord, F major 7, we get this. Now we're targeting the 9th of the F major 7 chord, G. And we can anticipate the 9 with the 7th of the F major 7, E. On the last line, if we follow E, G with F, we're now trapping the root of our 1 chord, F, from below and above, like this. And in bebop, it's very common to add a leap down like this. This C is the 5th of the F chord, so you can think 7 and 9 trapping the root and then leap down to the 5th of our 1 chord. Let's add a typical bebop or blues lick. This is a very simple lick that starts with an approach to the 3rd and does 3, 5, 6, 7, or 3, 5, 6, 1, more often found in blues. If you've never practiced this lick, I recommend you do it in all keys before adding it to our line. So now the line sounds like this. These triplet figures, like the one we just added, are ubiquitous in bebop. So let's add one right here on our 5 chord. This is a simple minor arpeggio on the 2 of our dominant chord. So if the chord is C7, we arpeggiate D minor like this. Now the lines sound like this. Step 9, let's add the last 2 chords in the progression. This is a 2-5 of 2, the first chord in the line. It's a turnaround. So if we're targeting G minor 7, the 2-5 of G minor is A minor 7 flat 5 to D7 flat 9, or sharp 9. We just need to adjust the last note in our line to match the A minor 7 flat 5 chord. So E turns into E flat, which is the flat 5 of A minor 7 flat 5. And now we have this. When you target a minor chord, the 5 of that chord pairs really well with the mixo flat 9 flat 13 scale. So in this step, we're going to add a descending mixo flat 9 flat 13 starting on our last note like this. So now the line sounds like this. And finally, we're going to add the sharp 9 to this line. Remember, the flat 9 and the sharp 9 work great together on dominant chords. D7's sharp 9 is E sharp, but we're notating it as F for simplicity. As we mentioned in many of our other videos, the sharp 9 is the same as the minor third. This gives dominant chords a really nice color. So our final line now sounds like this. And that's what Kenny Barron was playing. All of our members will receive a PDF for today's lesson. If you're not a member yet, please click on the join button or the link provided. And if you want access to previous content, don't forget to check out our MDEX music journal on mdex.com. Thanks for watching.